Welcome to the Look at Me Now podcast, the Coach Heather Experience. This is your space for transformation, elevation, and joy. Every week we explore how to live a joy-filled life in your career, your relationships, and in your soul. From your personal life to your professional world, I'll help you uncover how to love yourself more, love others more, and fall in love with your life. Whether it's mindset, movement, or emotional growth, this show is your invitation to rediscover excitement, adventure, and confidence. I'm your host, Heather, registered nurse, MBA, travel nurse educator, podcast host, speaker, and woman who wants to help you live your best life. This is the show where we turn healing into hotness, goals into rituals, and transformation into a full body yes. Today's episode is about something that most people dread, but we're about to flip the script and make it feel so damn good. We are talking about discipline, but not the boring kind, not the militant kind, not the get up at 4 a.m. and grind kind. We are talking about delicious discipline. Discipline that feels sexy, sensual, empowering, and energizing. Discipline that turns you on. And discipline that you want to have in your life. But here's the thing, love. You don't need more hustle. You need more honor. You don't need stricter routines. You need rituals that seduce your soul. So let me tell you when this first hit me. I was sitting at my desk in full glam, lashes on, lip gloss popping, a candle burning next to me, sipping my protein smoothie out of a wine glass. You know I love a vibe. I had a blog to write and a business to build. But instead of groaning and dragging or procrastinating like I used to, I felt lit up. I felt ready. I felt like a goddess in command. And it hit me. This isn't discipline. This is devotion. I wasn't forcing myself to work. I was showing up for the woman that I was becoming. And it felt good. And the dress up and the wine glass just made it fun. And it felt good not because I'm some robot who always has it together, because if you know me, you know that's not true. I am so messy. But because I finally learned how to make my routines match my energy, my body, my rhythm, and my fire. It's just like with my fitness. I do all these fun dance classes, fire and desire classes, and this amazing hot yoga that are like an experience. And so I love doing it. So let's talk about why this matters. Have you ever set a goal, made a plan, and you started strong only to fall off and then shame yourself and, go through the whole rigmarole that we do of telling ourselves how much we suck? Or have you ever felt like consistency was this elusive thing that other people had, but you just couldn't force it? You're not alone. Here's the truth. You are not broken. You're just bored. The normal way of doing discipline doesn't honor your sensuality, your soul, your nervous system, or maybe even your personality. And that's why we're changing up the way that we view discipline. So let's talk about what you're going to get in this episode today. I'm going to show you how to turn I have to into I get to. We're going to build rituals that feel luxurious and aligned with your soul. We're going to make consistency feel sexy instead of like you're suffocating. We're going to activate your identity so you're no longer forcing discipline, you're embodying discipline. We're going to create a flow that honors your inner child, your future king or future queen, and your power. You'll learn the science behind why pleasure leads to performance, why discipline without identity is dead, and how to build a routine that makes your nervous system say, ooh, yes, we are safe, we are held, and we are ready to rise. So whether you're working on your fitness, your business, your healing, or your confidence, this episode will help you show up in a way that feels light, lit up, and all you. So, for my ambitious kings and queens, this isn't discipline the way you've been taught. This is discipline that drips in pleasure. Discipline that comes with cologne and perfume, playlist, and gold stars. Discipline that feels like emotional foreplay for your dream life. So if you've been craving a way to stay consistent without burnout, boredom, or betrayal, this is for you. Let's make discipline delicious. Let's make it devotional. Let's make it undeniably you. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, make it a ritual, not a rule. So here's the truth, baby. Rules are rigid and rituals are reverent. Some people like rigid, right? But people with my personality do not. But I definitely like some reverence, right? So if you're heart-led, you're creative, you're a high vibe man or woman, following a checklist like a machine, that might not work long-term for you, okay? So let's do a little neuroscience nugget. Your brain loves predictable reward loops. So when you pair tasks with pleasurable sensory anchors like scent, music, touch, you activate dopamine, the motivation molecule. And that's why rituals stick better than rules. So instead of, I have to write this, try this instead. Light a candle and say, I'm opening a portal to my next level. Put on your power playlist, put on some lip gloss or your favorite t-shirt or your favorite ball cap. Move your body like a king or queen ready to take their throne. This isn't about checking a box. It's a ceremony. It's a sacred. This is you in your element. Alive, awake, on fire. So set the stage, set the environment. 2, tie in your identity, discipline without identity as punishment. So discipline with identity, that's embodiment. So let's shift the language. I need to work out becomes I'm the kind of woman who moves her body and treats her body like a temple. I'm the kind of man who treats my body like the king I am. So by changing the way that you view a chore that you don't like or that you view exercise, you start to look at it from a different angle. So you're changing the way that your brain approaches this task. For example, I do not like doing administrative work like an expense report. But an expense report is a part of my job. I need to be compliant. It needs to be done every single week, right? So what I've started doing is pairing it with music, dressing up in my favorite outfit, lighting a candle, making my environment cozy and listening to my favorite podcast while I'm doing it. This way, this weekly chore that's something that I have to do every week is turned into an experience that my brain is associating with pleasure. So as I keep coupling the expense report with pleasurable activities, guess what? I stop dreading it and I start enjoying it. It's the same way with exercise. Wear your favorite outfit. Wear your favorite gym shorts or your favorite little, yoga pants, depending on if you're a guy or girl and what you like to wear. Just wear your favorite outfit. Go to class. Think of it as, I am amazing. I'm magnetic energy. I am a prize. I'm embracing my sensuality, or I'm embracing my masculinity or my femininity. Also, one of the things you can do is start doing things you enjoy. So, if you don't like to exercise, maybe there's some type of exercise you do enjoy, and start doing that. So now look at your physical fitness or your movement as ceremony, as sacred, as this is you and your element, alive, awake, on fire, and do something that lights you up. Number 2, tie it to your identity. Discipline without identity is punishment, but discipline with identity, that's embodiment. So let's shift the language. I need to work out becomes I'm the kind of person who moves my body every day. I'm the kind of woman who moves my body every day. I'm the kind of man that is physically fit. I am the kind of man whose energy is magnetic. I am the kind of woman whose vibe is irresistible. Okay? Another language shift. Instead of I need to post today, or I need to do, this administrative work today. I'm the kind of man who shares his voice. I'm the kind of woman who's not afraid to speak up and be myself. So here's a science-backed tip. According to James Clear in Atomic Habits, the strongest form of habit change happens when you shift your identity first. Behavior follows belief. If you believe you're a powerful speaker, you'll show up and speak. If you believe you're a woman of her word, you'll follow through with fire. If you believe you're a man that gets things done, you'll perform like a king. Discipline feels sexy when it becomes a mirror of who you truly are. 3, make it sensory and embodied. Let's get all the way in the body for this one. You were never meant to think your way to greatness. You were meant to feel your way there. To feel that, right? So activate your senses. Use a luxe feeling pen, a leather notebook, or a silky notebook. Drink your smoothie from a wine glass. Wear your signature cologne while you're killing it. Wear your signature perfume while you're slaying. Let your music match your mood. Spa music when you want to soften. Dance hall, dance music or hip hop when you want to drop it low. Maybe heavy metal if you want to feel, hardcore energy and tough. Why it works. Your nervous system learns safety through sensation. When you associate discipline with sensual pleasure, it no longer feels like a threat. It feels like home. So let your body be part of the process. Let your skin, your scent, your rhythm lead the way. Because when discipline is embodied, it becomes delicious. Number 4, track it with pleasure, not pressure. We're not tracking to punish or get mad at ourselves. We're tracking to celebrate. Here's the science. When you track your wins and affirm yourself out loud, your brain releases dopamine, and that reinforces motivation without stress. It rewires your emotional memory to associate the habit with success, not struggle. So instead of berating yourself for not doing more, say, I wrote today and I'm proud of me. I finished that expense report and I'm proud of me. I showed up and baby, that's sexy. I did it my own way and that's enough. Track it visually. Color-coded calendars, a look at me now mirror note, gold stars, a thumbs up. A mirror note, you kiss when you slay and treat yourself. Many luxury breaks like a sun soak on the balcony, a walk around the block, a walk around your office, dress up in a cute outfit or, lift something heavy, shoot some hoops, a spritz of your favorite cologne or perfume. Do something for you. Let your wins feel like foreplay for your next level. Keep promises to your inner little girl or little boy. Keep promises to your future king or queen. This one is emotional leadership, because when you say, I'll do this tomorrow, and you don't, your inner child hears, you don't matter. And your future self hears, maybe we're not going to make it. But when you follow through with love, you're whispering to both, I've got you. I'm building the life that you deserve. We're on our way, King. We're on our way, Queen. I won't abandon us again. This is the emotional spine of discipline. It's not just about to-do list. It's about becoming a person who protects their promises to their self, especially when you're making promises to yourself. That's leadership, that's intimacy, that is power. All right, let's go over your mantras of devotion. Breathe into these and baby, make them sexy. My discipline is my devotion to my destiny. My discipline is my devotion to my destiny. I honor my goals like sacred vows. I move with fire, flow, and fierce self-respect. Every time I show up, I glow up. This gets to feel sexy. This gets to feel powerful. This gets to feel like me. Say these with your chest, your hips, your biceps, your booty, your whole body. Let your discipline be a turn on, not a turn off. Bonus, your delicious discipline kit. If you want the full experience, here's how you make your habits holy and hot. Number 1, the writing ritual. You're not writing just to write. You're channeling your daily flow. Light a candle, make a sensual drink, open a journal or a doc or the notes on your phone. Play some music that feels like velvet. Set a 15-minute timer and begin with, today I'm becoming a man who shows up powerfully. Or today I'm becoming a woman who shows up with her own voice. Pair it with a robe that feels so good to you, that's your favorite fabric, silk, flannel, whatever that is. Soft lighting. Make your message feel like magic. Now, number 2, nighttime upgrade. Chocolate to cherry, baby. Let's keep it real. Late night snacks are a ritual. So don't take it away. Elevate it. Pair your celery with peanut butter, hummus, whatever makes you feel good. Cashew butter and cinnamon. Cut it beautifully. Place it like it's art. Light a candle. Sip lemon water. Sip that lemon water out of a wine glass or, your favorite cold beer mug. Make it a ritual that feels powerful or sensual or you. Combine things that you want to do in your discipline and micro habits with pleasure. with pleasure. Make it feel good and say, this is me loving myself in real time. No guilt, no shame, just one sensual choice that says, I'm becoming her, or I'm becoming that man. How did it feel? What's worth celebrating? Let's stop performing perfection and let's start honoring the process. If you've struggled with staying consistent, it's not because you're lazy. It's because your soul is starving for pleasure. Our brains are wired to pursue pleasure and avoid punishment. So, let your rituals seduce you into success. Change your discipline checklist into rituals. Combine them with pleasures that seduce you and watch your success rise. Let your body lead. Let your identity rise. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. And this is discipline. This is discipline the delicious way, the divine way, the Coach Heather way. Until next time, show up, glow up, and say it with your whole chest. Look at me now, with so much love from me to you. Don't forget that you are amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to, and don't let anybody tell you different.
Could see that you're good enough. Try to